physics project made by Napoleon, Ricardo, and me, Christian. We're gonna talk about 3 laws of motion made by Isaac Newton. And we're gonna give an example for each. In the end, we're gonna share a Bible verse about physics and what the Bible says. So Ricardo will explain our 3 laws.
I'll be sharing the 3 laws, and Christian and Napoleon will be doing an example for each law. So the first law is for every object at rest will stay at rest, and every object that in motion will stay in motion unless an outside force acts upon it. So what we mean by that is that an object that is already moving will stay moving unless something stops it, and an object that is not moving will stay still until something makes it move.
So, as you can see, this ball is at rest, and it will stay at rest unless something else comes and applies an outside force on it, which will make it move. And that's part of the first law of motion. The second part of the first law of motion is that an object in motion will always stay in motion. So the ball is in motion until Napoleon stops it. And this is called inertia. Inertia is when something is in motion, it will still keep moving until an outside force is applied upon it and makes it stop. Isaac Newton's second law of motion states that force is equal to mass times acceleration. Force being measured in newtons as a unit, mass being measured in either grams or kilograms, and acceleration being measured in meters per second squared. So, Christian and Napoleon's arms are applying acceleration to the ball. They are giving it a certain acceleration, and if you multiply that acceleration by the mass of the object, you'll be able to find out how much force the object is carrying. You can also use this equation in different ways. Like if you want to find acceleration, you can use the equation, move around the units, and find acceleration equals force over mass. And it's the same with mass. Mass equals force over acceleration. Isaac Newton's third law of motion states that for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. So, Napoleon will throw the ball at the water bottle. As you could see, the action was throwing the ball at the water bottle. The equal reaction was that the ball's motion was transferred to the water bottle, and the opposite reaction was that the ball bounced backwards and stopped moving. So there's an action and reaction force involved in this law.
So to finish the video, we'll be sharing a Bible verse with you.
So the Bible verse we chose was Timothy 2:13 that says, "All scripture is God-breathed and is useful for teaching, rebuking, and training in righteousness." And this is the one we chose because it's related to our teachings and to our physics project.
So thank you for your attention.
Thank you.
Thank you.